Aquarius, what's going on? Aqua Mommies, Aqua Poppies. It's your girl D here with 8th House Energy. Here to bring your December 2021, actually not December, your November 2021 Silent Enemies reading. Let me not rush, because I'll be damned if October didn't fly past already. We already at November 2nd at the date of this recording. So this is a general read for my Aquariuses. So for those of you who are already part of the 8th House Energy community, you already know. Shouts out to you. You guys know I love and appreciate you. You mean the world to me, and I appreciate all the continued support you show for the channel. For those who are new, welcome to the channel. Make sure you subscribe, hit that notification bell. I do post weekly, okay? So there's always going to be fresh content. This is why you want to make sure you subscribe, all right? Silent Enemies reading. This is a reading that has to do with your intuitive nudges. This is a channel for people who are on a spiritual journey. As a result of understanding your spiritual journey, you understand that the people who are in your lives that you directly communicate with, many of them are karmic in nature, meaning they were meant to come into your life to teach you a lesson about yourself. And then once the lesson is learned, the relationship severs. The thing is because we're in a 3D realm, we don't look at things from that perspective. We look at it as in, okay, well, you're married to me, so I'm supposed to be married to you forever. Sometimes we marry karmics. A lot of people do. And so a lot of people have a difficult time understanding when a relationship is over. So, same thing with family members. Sometimes you have family members who are karmic, and so you have to love them from a distance. So some people grapple with that. But trust your intuition and your guides in reference to that. If they tell you that you're around someone and you need to pay attention to them because your intuition is telling you something's not right, investigate the intuitive nudge. All right. If you find out that it's just, oh, my mom, she's having some problems, at her job. So she's just, a little snappy. I understand that. And opposed to your mom just being jealous and envious of you and not wanting the best for you and because of her own issues. Right. So this is what your intuition is for, is to alert you that something's up. It's up to you to investigate that, This will keep you from being betrayed by people closest to you, because a lot of us don't understand. Who do you get betrayed by? It's not a random stranger, somebody don't have access to you. 9 times out of 10 it's somebody who's close to you, because they're the only ones who can get close enough to figure you out and put you in a position of lack. So, we have to pay that attention, Some people don't like to deal with the reality of things. This is not the channel for you. All right? Doesn't mean that everybody you deal with and everybody in your family is bad for you, but doesn't mean that they're all good for you either. All right? So that's just the way the world is. Now, we're going to take a look at these cards intuitively. The first one we're looking at is the Six of Swords, which is Leo. The second one is the Knight of Cup in reverse. Knight of Cup upright. This is Pisces. The third one is the Two of Wand energy in reverse, Aries. So while I'm reading the energies individually, these situations that I described that I'm getting, they could be intertwined in any way, shape, or form. Take what resonates with you. Leave the rest. Do not try to make a situation fit. Okay? If you want a personal, my information's in the box below. So the Six of Wands energy is what we're starting off with first. Leo energy, your fellow fire sign. So this is showing up as a silent enemy here because some of you could be in a position where somebody sees you as boasting and bragging. Okay, Aquarius? If you're not boasting or bragging, somebody is upset. And there's nothing wrong with boasting and being confident about what you bring to the table. Most people who are mad about that are just people who are jealous. The only reason I have an issue with boasting and bragging is if you're purposely doing it with the intent of making someone else look bad and you're actually attacking them. Well, I'm better than you because I got this and I'm better than, you know what I mean? But other than that, it's nothing wrong with tooting your own horn. Like I said, if it's not intentionally to say, hey, I'm better than you because I have this, if that didn't come out of your mouth, then it's not like you're being disrespectful to anybody. You're just tooting your own horn. Well, somebody don't like it. Okay? Somebody don't like the fact that you have a horn to toot, is what I'm getting here. All right? Now, you could have offended somebody. You may have said something, well, I'm better than you because blah, 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 blah. And that could be why this person is looking at you like this. Like, who do they think they are? Just because they got fans or subscribers or, whatever they got going on. They think that, but you're in a spotlight in some way, shape, or fashion, and people are admiring you, and there's somebody who has a problem with it. Okay? Somebody has a problem with it. So Leo is your opposite of polarity. Okay? So that's your sixth house. Is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's your seventh house. Duh. It's your seventh house. So your seventh house deals with your partnerships, okay, of all kinds: family members, friends, lovers, business partners, anybody that you politic with on a regular basis, meaning you kick it with them, meaning you have conversation with them, whether it's business related, whether it's friendship related, whether it's family related. Somebody has a problem. They see that you're doing well. They see you have admirers. They see you have followers. They see people are supporting you and big upping you and celebrating you, and they got a problem with that. This could also be an issue with somebody wanting attention from you. Okay? Now, because Leo is your opposite polarity, this could also be you doing shit to get people's attention. All right? So, if you're doing that, you need to be careful because you could garner the wrong type of attention. Or, people are just going to look at you as if you're boastful, you're cocky, you're arrogant, things like that. So be careful, all right? Then we also have the Knight of Cups energy. This is the second card here. The Knight of Cups is Piscean energy. It's mutable, okay? I just did the readings for you last night. You may want to check those by going into the 2021 collective playlist or go into whatever sign you're looking for. But the new moon in Scorpio is coming up on the 5th of November. And we got some other planetary changes going on there as well. So with that being said here, this Knight of Cup energy, this is energy that's showing up in your silent enemies reading because you could have somebody who, we're dealing with Scorpio season with the new moon in Scorpio. We're going into a transformative stage. We're dealing with the ramifications of things that we physically have lost, possessions or people or, situations that we had some control over or that were at one point solid and stable in our life. Those things, people, places, things, and ideas are disappearing. So in Scorpio, or have disappeared. So in Scorpio season, we're dealing with the psychological ramifications of adjusting to that missing void, right? So you could be a missing void in someone's life and they could be wanting to come back and apologize, but they're showing up as a silent enemy because you guys broke up for a reason. You guys stopped communicating for a reason. If it's not that, then this is somebody coming towards you who is coming in Knight energy, meaning they're not coming in king or queen energy as in a level of maturity. This is somebody who has somewhat of emotional insecurity, or an emotional void is missing, where maybe their growth is stunted as far as emotional connections. All right, so you're going to have to be careful of people coming towards you who are not able to give to you what you may expect in a connection. This is also somebody who could be shifty. They could, to pretend to love the things you love, pretend to be in the things that you're into, just to get closer to you for, whatever their reason. So this is somebody who will appeal to the things you like, the things you love, the things you appreciate, the things you value. All right. So be careful of this sneaky individual who could be trying to come in and manipulate you emotionally. All right. Whether this is somebody from the past or someone new. Yeah, you see the picture of the feather here? It's like this person is like, they blow with the wind. They'll come in when the wind comes in. Like whatever way the wind blows is where that person is going to go. So for some of you, it's a lover. They're not going to be consistent with you. They're not going to be stable with you. So if you're looking for consistent, stable relationships, then this is not the one. Whoever is approaching you, or for some of you, your person is cheating on you. It could be, okay? If you're in a relationship and you suspect your person is cheating, I feel like they are. All right? Because Pisces is your second house, and your second house has to do with your possessions, your self-value, your self-worth. And for some of you, maybe this is what you want. Maybe you think that you want an open relationship with someone, and maybe you're finding out that this is not as open as you thought it was, or it's not as straightforward as you want it to be. For others of you, one more thing here I'm just getting, your children. You may have some young adult children, okay? They could be anywhere between the Knight energy is anybody who's under 30. So they could be above 18 and under 30, okay? This is the Knight energy. So I feel like, you could have a child who's between 20 and 30. Because you're not considered, spiritually, you're not considered an adult until your Saturn return comes. I know in 3D realm it's different. But in the universal realm, you're spiritually going to be held accountable for your actions once your first solar return comes through. And that's usually 28, 29, 30 years old, right? After that, the universe is like, okay, you know better. Now you can, you know what I'm saying? You're a full-fledged adult. You're going to be held responsible for what you do in the spiritual realm. Hard-bodied. So, some of you have children in that age range, and you may need to check up on them and see what's going on in their world, who they associate with, specifically who they're sleeping with. And if they're sleeping around, maybe you have a young daughter or a young son who's promiscuous. Maybe you just need to talk to them about protecting themselves, because people going to do what they want to do. But, come from a perspective of just making sure that they're good. They know how to use protection. They know how to make sure that the environment that they're intimate in is safe, and make sure they're not with no fair weather friends. It could be, and it may not even be a relationship. It could just be their friends. They may be around somebody who's fake or who betrayed them. So maybe your child is acting really weird. It could be because they got something going on with one of their friends. They may have found out a friend was fake or betrayed them or lied to them in some way, shape, or form. But, you may want to check on your adult children between 20 and 30. Then we got the Two of Wands energy in reverse. That's Aries energy. The Two of Wands is showing up in the Silent Enemies reading because I feel like for some of you, you're stagnant. You're looking at the options that you have, and for whatever reason, they don't inspire you, so you're not making a move. That could be beneficial. That could be detrimental to you because you may need to make a move. Also, with the Two of Wands energy in reverse here, you not making a move could be detrimental, or it could be that the options you have, if you're going to decide to do something, you may be looking at the lesser of the two evils type of thing. So maybe you need to hold back on making a decision. So some of you need to hold back on making a decision until the options become better, or some of you have held back for too long and the inactivity is putting you in a position where you may lose an opportunity. So you want to be careful with that. Where's Aries at for you? 1, 2, 3, third house. So this could be this could be a lack of communication, not communicating within a certain period of time about something, not expressing something in reference to your environment or your surrounding, or it could be a lifestyle change that you are not ready to make yet, or you're not sure which way to go or what to do. And so maybe you're looking for apartments and the two that you found are not what you want, but yet you need to move out by the end of the month. It could be a situation like that. So you just need to make sure that you're, looking at your options, but don't jump and do something that you have you're not passionate about it. Because I feel that for some of you, you could be jumping into a situation here where you're really not feeling it. You're just doing it because maybe you feel time is of the essence, or maybe you're being pressured to make a change. But be careful about making choices that are not passionate for you. For example, you go to the store. Like I'm the type of person, I'll go into the store. Like if I'm bored and I got some money, I'll be like, okay, either I'm going to the store for something specific, or I'm just going to the store to get out of the house, and I might walk around the mall or something like that. I will only buy something if it jumps out at me and says, whoa, and then I'll grab it. Don't buy something just because, you're with somebody, they influence you, or you need this, so you're just going to settle for whatever's there. I feel like for some of you, it's about settling for less. If it doesn't speak to you and it doesn't inspire you, don't invest in it, because I feel like that could be an enemy to you in some way, shape, or form, where it may be a waste of money, it may end up being a waste of time. You may miss out on something else because you jumped at something because maybe you were worried about losing it when it really wasn't meant for you anyway. Don't let anybody rush you into anything also. You could have an energy of someone trying to rush you into something, not trying to give you an opportunity or a choice to make a decision. Be careful of that too. So that's what I got for you, Aquarius, for your Silent Enemies reading for the month of November. What we're going to do now is I'm going to go to the extended. I'm going to pull like 4 additional cards for each of these to see what additional messages Spirit has for you. So if you're interested in following that, the link to the extended is in the box below. Also in that box below is all the descriptions of the types of services I offer. So if you're interested in one, read, check it out. If you have questions, email me. My information is down there as well. If this didn't resonate with you, no worries. Check your other placements. The silent enemy reading or any reading that I do is not meant to resonate with you 100%. But if it does, just consider it a free reading. If it doesn't, no worries. Check out some other placements, okay? In case this one is just not prevalent for you this month. You have more than one sign in your chart, right? And also on the screen, as I close out, you'll see 4 other types of videos that you can watch that are Aquarius related, all right? So with that being said, we'll head to the extended. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell. That way you'll know when I post. I'll see you in the extended. If not, Aquarius, I'll see you in the next reading. Later.